Welcome back, everyone, to Football Focus SG podcast with myself, Ais, and Mr. JB. And as you guys can see on the screen here, we have another Football Manager rebuild. So, of course, for those of y'all who have seen, which is our Man United versus Arsenal rebuild on the first season, do go and check it out. We actually go head to head between Arsenal and Manchester United and see who has a better rebuild season. And we're going to do the same thing and the same concept for this rebuild, except that we are back in Singapore League. Of course, we are from Singapore. We are called Football Focus SG. And as you guys can see on the screen here, it's Tampines versus Geylang. Why do I leave it at that? Is because we both have decided to take the Great Eastern Derby of the whole Singapore Premier League. That's right. I will be taking Geylang International. Mr. JB will be taking Tampines Rovers. Mr. JB, as a Tampines Rovers coach, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. Very much looking forward to this local league simulation. I think it will be very interesting, like what you said, after we had the first attempt on the Premier League. So yeah, I mean, what better way to start off than having an Eastern Derby? The
Yeah,
fact that we
nothing.
share the same stadium.
Yeah, we
Come
share
on,
the same
Eastern
stadium
Derby,
because right now,
Eastern
if I were to
Derby.
click right now, there we go, our Tampines hub. The pictures is not accurate, I'll be honest. Yeah,
Yeah, if only
but
Tampines South look like that. But yeah,
yeah, but as you guys can see, this is the old logo as well. This is yours Great Eastern S League, not the current Singapore Premier League that they have changed. But this is the old logo, and no offense, I kind of like the old one. A bit of a unpopular opinion, maybe. But yes, this is me with Geylang International. And if you look at Tampines Rovers, there is Tampines Rovers, Mr. JB. So yeah, let's go through the teams real quick. Let's go through mine, Geylang International. So what we have done with the transfers. Now, for my transfers so far, not much. It's mostly loaning outs. I never really sell anybody. It's just mostly loans. But I do sign a couple of players, literally a couple, which is two players for free. We have Firas Irwan, which is one of the backup striker winger. I just thought, hey, just needed a bit of squad depth. Similarly with this guy, Daniel Martins. Bought him actually. The Firas Irwan is a free agent. Meanwhile, this guy is also a free agent, but he has played in a couple of Premier Leagues before. He was from Albirex, so which is kind of surprised. I just thought maybe he has a potential. Who knows? But at 24, I believe. What is he? 24? 24 years old. Not much potential left, but hey, a good backup needed as well. So if we take a look at the schedule of mine, I have played the friendlies, which is Geylang International Reserve, of course. Just a couple of friendlies, 1-0 over Project Vols, final over Katong. And the first game of the league, a 4-4 all thriller draw for Geylang and Young Lions, where if you guys can see, I was winning 4-2 with First Everyone scoring on his debut, by the way, coming on as a sub. And yeah, in a typical FM fashion, 2 goals in 3 minutes in the 90 plus injury time to make it 4-4. So, Mr.
wow,
JB,
wow, yeah.
yeah, what did you make of my squad?
Well, I think you have a pretty decent team, but I think moving forward, I mean, as far as your team is concerned, it seems like there's quite a number of youth, or I would say younger players being around. So, not sure how they will fare against, I mean, not just Geylang, I think Tampines as well,
Yeah.
the team that I'm managing. Uh, Not sure how will they fare, especially against teams like Albirex and Lion City Sailors, who might be tough. But yeah, that result was really surprising though. That 4-all draw with Young Lions, I think that's quite worrying. But again, it's still early days, so yeah, anything can happen. So yeah, we'll see how it
Yep,
turns out.
it is early days, and of course, I will show you guys later the table real quick. And I know Mr. JB is trying to say that things could get better for Geylang. Not necessarily. Later, I'll show you why. But this is a current tactic that I'm going through. It is just a simple 4-3-3 DM wide, playing wing play mostly. I just figured, the wings is the one that has the most speed and rapid. Look at this guy, 14 acceleration and 14 agility. Similarly with this guy. So that's my main purpose, with a bit of control in the midfield. And my only experienced striker is Shafiq Ghani up front. Hence, that's why I sign a couple more forward or up fronts just to have a bit of rotation around, And yeah, that is the current team going on. So of course, my next match is against with Tampines, Mr. JB. But of course, we will only go through that by simulation. None of us gonna control it. So now let's head over to Mr. JB, shall we? Mr. JB, your Tampines Rovers. Let's go through your transfers real quick. Same thing. Transfer outs, no transfer outs. These are all made before we join in.
Yep, that's right.
But a couple of players joining in. So starting off, we have Idraki Adnan, which apparently is one of your likable players in your shortlist. But we can only afford it on loan for the time being. And because Hougang has no plan of using him. So, Mr. JB, explain to us why Idraki Adnan is one of your main selection here in your shortlist.
Yeah, because I mean, if I recall, before the injury, I mean, we're talking about the actual league itself. I believe last season or last 2 seasons,
Yeah.
he was actually doing pretty well for Hougang in the wings. It was just unfortunate that he got injured, and then it was quite a long layoff, so we didn't quite see from him. So moving back to the virtual football manager side of things, yeah, I do feel that he has a pretty decent stats. His acceleration not too bad. He's looking at about 12. Natural fitness, not too bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like um, Tampines, I believe, would benefit from more wingers, and that's one reason why we chose. I chose Idraki
All right. Going
for
on to
for
the
backup. Yeah.
next. Yeah, for the backup of Idraki, I think it's pretty decent. Later, we'll take a look at your tactic and your squad. Next up, we actually have an actual signing, 1.5K for Hafiz No, 34-year-old from
Yep.
Lion City Sailors. So yeah, if you check out his history, this man has been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
Mostly Tanjong Pagar, there we go. He has played in Lion City Sailors, Geylang International for a while. And Warriors FC used to be SAFFC, but now they're, well, kind of disbanded for the time being. Yeah, so why specifically him as well?
Yeah, because I feel like again, wings, just someone to play as backup or perhaps together with Faris Ramli in the wings. I kind of see Hafiz No sort of like a similar sort of style with Faris Ramli a little. So, more like a rotational kind of backup. Let's say Faris Ramli become an injury, or
Yeah.
sort of lose form. Yeah, probably Hafiz No might be able to step up and show us his worth. I mean, he does have some form of leadership there. You can see about 14.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, he's quite quick as well.
I
So
mean, he's an experienced player together
that's
with
right.
all of your younger ones that you made a signing earlier, like Idraki, and you do have some younger players in the squad. But
Yeah.
of course, we'll go through with your squad a bit more later as well, because I believe you have like Faris Ramli and all that. So you have experience and a mixture of experience and young players, a good balance to the team, I would say. And lastly, I think the most legendary signing in Football Focus SG history, we have Hairun Nazri Hanafi. Now, for those of you who may not know or may have forget or may have not known anything at all, he is one of our podcast people who was with us for the time being before. Of course, he has to take a break from the podcast to focus on his actual coaching career. Of course, we wish him all the best in everything that he do, but he is back. He is still in FM, and he's 33-year-old there. And back at home in Tampines, because he
Yeah,
started his
back at home,
career in
man.
Tampines. And Mr. JV, you brought him back home. How does it feel to bring him
Yeah.
back home?
Well, it's almost like a homecoming, huh? I mean, Man United got Ronaldo back. We got
Yeah,
Harun Nazri Hanafi back. So
yeah,
I mean, let's hope that it doesn't turn out like like how Ronaldo would, like if he suddenly starts telling me off or whatever. But yeah, but the point is, um, yeah, I mean, this is the fun part about a football manager. You kind of um get players that you may know.
Mhm.
So yeah, so apparently he's one of those, and yeah, I'm quite excited to see how he's gonna blend in the team. Yes, his age, he's about 33, 34. But
Oh,
again,
he has decent
experience.
stats though. For a
Yeah, exactly.
33-year-old not active for quite a while-ish, because you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see there's a gap in
not bad.
between, like
Yeah, yeah,
2014
for
Prisa
sure.
SRC and then 2023. That's a big
That's
gap
right.
there.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So so it'll be pretty interesting to see, and I sort of see him like like the Johnny Evans on loan kind of thing.
Hey, Johnny
So
Evans seems to be a decent part in the team now. So
exactly, exactly. So yeah, so it's about time to see what he got. So it's quite interesting to see.
yeah, I mean, he's good at, he has 12 for natural fitness despite 33 years old, which means
Yep,
injury won't be a big issue at this age.
that's right.
Hitting 12, marking 12 is what you need for an experienced
Yeah,
defender,
sure.
determination as well. He has decent crossing for a defender. And yeah, what more can you ask, really? For our Singapore League stage, this is as best as you can get, really. So yeah, let's take a look at your schedules real quick. You draw with your own second XI, but of course, clean sheets all over. Malacca 5-0, Safsa 4-0, and your first game of the Premier League of
Yeah.
Singapore 2-0 over Hougang with Boris and Yase Hanapi.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see Haru Nazri Hanafi actually debuted in this game.
Yeah, not bad.
7.2 rating, which is pretty good compared to other players actually. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hafiz No make his debut as well coming in, but yeah, I think it's a decent start. But what did you make of your team and your current tactic that you set up at the moment right here?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would like to go for the balance of youth and experience. So you can see that most of the players over there right now are currently the one that is the main staple, so to speak. Whereas the rest, I don't mind rotating here and there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of squad depth, I'm not worried at all. I'm going for the vertical tiki-taka style 4-3-3, um, more like a defensive mid sort of arrangement. So yeah, I mean, this kind of style is something that I prefer to play because I feel that when you're in possession, you gotta go tiki taka and then let's go forward and hope to get a goal there.
Interesting that Harunaze Hanafi is not staple as one of your defenders, but you do have Yamashita and Slakovic, which is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
two of the foreign talents with very good stat at their young age.
that's right.
It's kind of like needed in this kind of stage
Yeah,
of the league that we're in.
well, the
Um,
season is pretty long, so yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be long. And yeah, speaking of the league, let's take a look at the league here. Here we are. Bell is still first at the moment with a win. Of course, we only play a game. Albirex has yet to play a game because we only have 9 teams. Still looking for the 10 team in real life. Hopefully
Yep.
they can have a 10 team. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean that was
you're third up there, and I'm fourth drawing with Young Lions. Lion City Sailors already losing one to Brunei DPMM and all
ooh,
that.
that
So
is
for those
shocking.
viewers at home and listeners, Singapore League, who do we look out for? The current top dogs or top teams are Lion City Sailors and Albirex. And here we are, two guys playing the Great Eastern Derby. And we both are trying to break the top two chain up there. Am I right to say that, Mr. JV?
Yeah, 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 for sure. I mean the reason why we took these two teams is because I mean before Lion City Sailors and Everest came around, I think these two teams are one of the better teams
Yeah.
in the league. But yeah, I mean, you know, uh, football being football, times have changed. Even in other leagues, Man City is the current dominating one in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So yeah, same thing for local league. Yes, definitely their top two is still Lion City Sailors and LB Rex. And again, like I said, still early days, one game. We still have a long season to go.
Yeah, like what you say, there is still a long season to go. And this is where I want to show you guys actually. Season preview. This is what the tips and odds are. As you guys can see, they are predicting Lion City Sailors to win, followed by Albirex, followed by Tampines. And then you'll be wondering, where's Geylang? They put me all the way at the 8th position. That shows how strong my squad is to them. They think that, my squad is not really going to make it here in this league. So, I mean, with Young Lions 600 to 1, that is probably well, the most obvious one ish. But then again, hey, given the first game they got a draw with me, who knows? But yeah, so Mr. JB, you are odds to be in a title race with the top three. Confident of winning this?
Yeah, I mean, winning the league, well, of course, like any normal football sort of club. I mean, every time you are in a tournament or whatsoever, of course, your goal is to win. Yeah, but then again, you need to set realistic goals based on, individual capability. So yeah, I do agree with this prediction, you want to call it. Yeah, top three is pretty decent. I'm definitely looking forward to, hopefully a top three finish.
Yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward not to get 8th according to what they predict, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna go for the top 4 because again, guys, this kind of competition only opens 1 or 2 slots for us to go to AFC Champions League and AFC Cup, which is 2 of the biggest cups in Asia history, which is basically equivalent to Champions League and Europa League. That's what we're looking for. So competition wise, at the moment, I think can see is only Singapore League at the moment because how we do this apparently in Singapore will play the league first, and then when the league's over, and then we'll do a Singapore Cup. I believe that's how it works, right? They kind of like have a gap in between. So I think for that, this is how the point system is gonna go, just like similar to Menu versus Arsenal. I'm gonna put in the description in the below or comments in the below about our point system. That is, you get 1 point if you are 1 position higher than your rival. You get a point for winning uh, your rival each other. Meaning, if Mr. JB win me, and in this league, we have to face each other 3 times. So if he win me all 3 times, it's 3 points in the bag for me. So yeah, but if I were to win all 3 times, and it's 3 point in the bags for me, but position does count as well. So 1 point for each there, and then you'll get 2 points if you win the Singapore Cup. I believe Singapore Cup should be around, but they're not showing here at the moment only because I think at the moment we are just focused on the league. Once the league over, then only we'll get the cup. So yes, um, 2 points for the cup, 3 points for the league, and then 5 points if you win the AFC Champions League or AFC Cup. We're gonna do this for the next 5 seasons, so 5 episodes, 5 different episodes across our timeline. So do stick around if you guys do enjoy. And yeah, Mr. JB, any final words to our Great Eastern Derby before we start our first season simulation?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hope to give some good competition to both Albirex and Line City Sailors, and of course to the rest of the teams. And most importantly, is good luck to you, Faiz, for the for being brave enough to take Geylang International to manage. And yeah, despite all that prediction, all the best.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, Mr. JB made the best man win, of course, and made the great eastern side of the team wins. All right. So we're gonna simulate now and we'll catch you guys up in a while. Come back now in season 1 of Singapore Premier League. Mr. JB, you are the champion of the Singapore Premier League on your first try.
All right, brilliant, brilliant.
Wow. By 4 points above Albirex Niigata. And Lion City Sailors ended up in third. Meanwhile, myself ended up sixth. Hey, you know what? It's higher than what the odds predicted. They thought I was gonna be eighth, but uh, it's not looking good for me at all. You were almost 30 points gap ahead of mine, 28 to be exact. Well, Mr. JB, are you happy with that?
Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting it at all. I mean, like what I share on the previous recording. I think we were just looking at a top three. With Lion City Sailors and LB Rex to be, in the mix, which is rightfully they are right there, not that far from LB Rex actually, only 4 points away. So wow, I mean, I wonder which game is that. The more crucial one is I feel.
Yeah, the extra 2 draws that they have compared to your 2 wins. But again, um, we do have a point system, don't we? So you having you have 1 point for being above me. That's one.
Yeah, that's right.
You have additional 3 points for winning the league, so that's 4 points already in the bag for you already on this table. Let's take a look at who you have lost in the 4 matches. One of the matches with Geylang 1-0. So
Oh,
I'll take
come
that
on.
1 point. I'll take that 1 point. But you lost to Balestier and Lion City Sailors and Albirex. So not the worst of defeats. I'll be honest. I think of all of the teams, I'm the lowest in the league that you have lost. So I
Yeah,
think
I
you
mean, pretty slim margin there, except for
yeah.
the 2-0 Lion City Sailors. Yeah.
Yeah, but 1 point to me. And have I lost to you with my 12 loss? Ooh, I only lost 1 with you. Ooh, did we draw 1? No, we didn't draw 1. Okay, we need to look more in our schedules in a while because I think the 12 may not show everything. I think I might have lost to you twice. But yeah, you lost to me 1 and you draw with Line Citizen and Brunei DPMM, and that's your loads of win. We'll look at the stats first before we look at the schedule. So Boris, your main man, 23 goals in
Yeah, the big
24
bad.
games.
That's right, big bad Boris
That
right
is
there.
that is an absolute beast of a striker there.
Yeah,
9 man of
23
the match.
goals, man. That is almost 1 goal every game. That's brilliant.
Yeah, 1 goal a game is what you can ask for a striker. And more importantly, your clean sheets. Shazwan Buhari, 9 clean sheets. The most clean sheets than anyone else.
Yep, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Actually
And
getting bonus points.
ooh, there we go. Now we know why Albirex lost to you. They lost to you twice in 3-1 and 5-0, and then losing to Geylang as well, 4-2. So I guess you can thank me for helping you there.
Well, yeah. Thank you for helping that out.
All right. So we are in Mr. JB's profile, I believe. So let me just sorry. Let me go to competition real quick. There we go. So we do have the Singapore Cup that's gonna start soon. We're gonna simulate again. This is just a midpoint stop because we don't have our Singapore Cup drawn yet. So we're seeing the league first before they erase our league. And I believe apparently you are in Asian Confed Cup. Apparently. I'm not sure whether you know that, but you were knocked out by Yangon uh, the Yangon United. There we go. You lost 5-4 on aggregate. And this is, I believe, qualifying to be in the Asian
Yeah,
Confed Cup.
yeah.
So yeah, unfortunate. I think you were winning
Man,
3-1. No,
yeah.
2-1 on aggregate before
2-1,
losing
yeah.
4-2. So
4-2, yeah.
yeah, but it's unfortunate. But hey, we still have Singapore Cup to play. And before we go to check out my side of things, let's check out your stats. Of course, we know Boris, 24 goals in 26 appearances in all competitions with 4 assists, meaning he has a goal assist ratio in every game. That is amazing, isn't it? We have like Kyoga Nakamura with 7 goals, 8 assists. Pretty decent all around. The one with the most assists as far as Ramli, 9 assists in total. The one who has played the most is the one that you have chosen to be a staple for you, other than injuries, of course. Apparently Boris is unhappy at the moment. Feels a lack of sufficient quality depth in goalkeeping department. Well, that's something for you to look out for, Mr. JB.
Goalkeeping department. We want a clean sheet, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Train shades to Shazon Buhari there. I'm not sure. Maybe he's saying the backup, the squad depth is what he's trying to say. The
Yeah,
second
probably.
choice is not really the
Mm-hmm.
best. Now let's take a look at any of your signings that has played. So we have Harun Nazir Hanafi here with 1 appearance and 5 appearances as a sub. Of course, no goal, no assist, but he plays a sub. It's all we can ask for, really. Yeah, average rating of 6.8. Can't ask for much, really. We have Idraki Adnan, who has not played at all, apparently. Why has he not played at all? 0 appearances.
Wow.
Wow. Completely not. Yeah, he's unhappy with the amount of playing time, rightfully so. There's no,
Yeah, there's no
there is
space for him.
apparently so. And Hafiz, no, 0 appearances and 11 appearances as substitute. If
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
yeah, it
At least he's
seems
a rotational kind of
yeah,
style, yeah.
but apparently he has asking to leave to ask for more playing time. As you guys can see, the playing time here, he says alienated, meaning the assistant
Man.
manager has not picked him as well to play.
Alright.
But to be fair, all the 3 signings did not make an impact in your actual winning title season.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll be honest, I don't
Made a
think you
complaint, man.
have anything to be mad about, really. So yeah, I think it is what it is. I think you did pretty well. You already have a good squad depth, and you won the league, deservingly so. Let's take a look at mine, Geylang International. Unfortunately, not doing too well. Maybe I'll take a look at my schedule and see, like, what is the situation here. Ooh, I had a bad couple of months here. I mean, I do win with Young Lions, I win Albirex, and here and there, but losing to Balestier over and over, losing a Paga as well. Yeah, it's a very inconsistent team here. Very inconsistent team. So who is my top performing here? My most goals is 10 goals for Yushi Yamaya. He is my top scorer, apparently. So not even my main striker is a top scorer. Unfortunate. Most assists, Vincent Bezicot, 2 goals, 7 assists. Not the best as well. Joshua Pereira, 2 and 5. Pretty decent for a defensive mid, but Vincent Bezicot, I kind of expect a little bit more. Most appearances, yeah. My main staple guys, they perform average, I'll be honest. Yeah. Uh, not a good team. I definitely need to do a lot of changes for this team. So looking at my transfer budget, I have 18K. With next season says 20K. I'm not too sure. Maybe it might be 20K next season. That's not too bad. I forgot to check your one, Mr. JB. Wow, look at your schedule. You were on a hot streak. Look at
Yeah,
that.
man, look at it, yeah.
5-0 over Albirex, and like, oh, you were winning. You were on a roll. And yes, to confirm, you did win me twice, I believe. You lost to me 1-0 with Yushi Amaya 94-minute winner. But you won me 3-0 in our first minute.
Yep.
And you won me 2-0. So that is 2 points of winning me, 1 point above me, and 3 points for winning the title. So
That's
that's
right.
6 points to you already in the first season.
That's right.
And then your first loss was me, apparently. You were on a hot streak before Geylang actually win one over you to put an end to it. And then you had back-to-back defeats of Albirex and Lion City Sailors. And then the final game of the season, you lost to Balestier, apparently. So actually, you kind of won the league already in Tanjong Pagar over here, because even even if the fact that you lost and
Yeah.
you still have 4 points
Yeah.
gap, I
That's
think
right.
you won the league somewhere in Young Lions and Tanjong Pagar area there,
Yep.
because you
Yep.
lost with Albirex and Lion City Sailors, but Albirex may have slipped somewhere.
That's
So
right.
let's take a look at your transfer budget. Okay, it says 8K, but I think we have not go on to the next season when the money comes in from him winning the league. But it looks like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more higher than what it seems.
Yeah, I hope so.
But Mr. JV, I'm sure you are happy, without a doubt, with your
Yeah,
winning of this league.
of
Think
course.
you can make a double for Singapore Cup here?
Well, a double, I mean, that won't be tough. It'll be tough. But yeah, I mean, we'll try. We'll try. Why not? So it's nice to start a streak.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to. I mean, you're looking hard position at the moment. I mean, if you look at the past positions, look at that. You have not gone down. You were from third that we last talk about,
That's
which
right.
you won against Hougang, but only
Mm-hmm.
by goal difference. But you were third. After
Yep.
that, no one has overtaken you. Albirex, look at that. Yes, up and down, but this is the highest they've been through. Young Lions, Young Lions were at the lowest of low at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were nowhere near. You were untouchable at a point. Meanwhile, mine, I was last at one point.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Meanwhile, I'm last at one point, but okay, managed to go up before. The highest I reached was fourth again when I win Tampines over here before going back down and reach back to six. Being a mid-table club, apparently. All right, so we're gonna actually fast forward some more. Again, the points are still there for the taking because Singapore Cup, it's still there. Our RHB Singapore Cup with our last title holder is Hougang United. So we'll see. We're gonna simulate some more, just a little bit more. So hope you guys stick around a bit. This is all in one video package. And yeah, we're gonna fast forward and see who wins this Singapore Cup. And now the winner of the Singapore RHB Singapore Cup, it's Tampines winning the extra time over Geylang International. No.
Oh man, we should have, we should have,
Uh,
we should have played the final. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I guess we should have or could have played the final, but that's another 2 points in the bag for Tampines and basically another one for winning me. So that's three. Oh, I thought if Geylang were to win this, we would have been back in the points, but points are not looking good at the moment. So I believe you have 6 from the season alone, plus another 3 here, so you have 9 in total. So fair play. Tampines
Yeah,
doing the
fair play.
double. Doing the
Fair play.
double. Are you proud of the
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I'm much more proud of Geylang as well, making it to the final. Not bad. Group A.
All right, so this is how we made it to the final. So this is our group. So myself, Geylang, we are together with Balestier, Brunei DPMM, and Hougang. Meanwhile, Tampines, you are in a group of death of Line City Sailors, Albirex, and Tanjung Pagar, but you made it light work with 3 wins out of 3. Look at the scores there. 3-1 Line City Sailors, 6-0 over Albirex, 4-0 over Tanjung Pagar. No match, really.
Yeah,
Absolute
but
no match.
you realize there's one club missing from here, right?
Young Lions, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure why though.
Hmm.
Is Young
Yep.
Lions supposed to be playing?
Yeah,
Maybe
not
they
too sure.
replace Young Lions with Brunei with them, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
No, because currently there's total 9, right, with
Yeah,
Young Lions.
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe because of the unevenness, they probably omit uh Young Lions. I'm not too sure.
Could be, could be. But yeah, you make a light work out of your group of death. Meanwhile, mine, with Hougang, Brunei, and Balestier, surprisingly made it through. Winning Brunei DPMM and Hougang before losing to Balestier. And who do we face in semifinals? Oh, there we go. So you won Lion City Sailors in a semifinal, which is against your own group as well, I believe, right? Yeah, it is your own group. Lion City Sailors going through only because of goal difference, thanks to your trashing of 6-0 in Albirex. Does not help for Albirex. But yeah, you made it, even though you lost to Lion City Sailors in the second leg, but 7-5 on aggregate, meaning you won Line City Sailors 5-2 in the first one. And meanwhile for mine, 5-1, drawing 1-1 before winning 4-0. Third place playoff, Line City Sailors getting a third place after extra time. And then final losing. Let's take a look at the match here real quick. Is after extra time. No, after extra time. No, at full time. Ryan Tan getting a goal for you in the
Mhm.
105th minute.
Yeah.
No idea who's Ryan Tan is, but he must have joined in. Then look at that 16-year-old
Yeah,
regen
16-year-old,
coming
man.
in. A 16-year-old, I'm not sure if it's regen, maybe. I don't know, but
Maybe.
yeah, they got the 1-0 win for you.
Yeah, that's pretty
Very
interesting.
unfortunate. Boris with 8 goals, monster in this in this league for us. So yeah, so if you look at all competitions, as you can see, I ended up with 6. We're runner-up in Singapore Cup. If you go to Mr. JB, first in the Premier League, first in the Singapore Cup. So
All
that
right.
brings the end of our first season in our rebuild, season number 1. Let's look at the points again. Mr. JB with 9 points in total, and myself Ice with only 1.
Mhm.
Wow. Ooh. With
Yeah.
4 more seasons to go, I know it's still so-called early with lots of things to play, but 8 points gap, Mr. JB. Happy with what you have?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, to be winning by points is one thing, but to top the league and then winning the cup, doing a double, yeah,
Winning
that
double
is
in your first season.
that's quite impressive. Yeah.
That is impressive. It's very impressive.
Yeah,
But
I'm
not to
impressed myself.
mention, you are going to be playing in the qualifying for the Champions League, AFC Champions League now.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. So I
But wait,
believe
is it still qualifying or do you straight away go in? I believe you still have to play your qualifying, right?
yeah, I'm not if I'm not wrong, I think we still need to play the playoffs and then before getting into the group stages, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that you're gonna have a lot more matches and you need to have a squad that can play for the Champions League now. That's your next season rebuild.
Yep,
Meanwhile,
that's right.
me in the next season, I'm actually gonna try play catch up to you in the next season because you are now the top team to beat.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we've come to the end of our first rebuild session. Thank you, Mr. JB, for joining me into this rebuild session that you have clearly win in a landslide.
Yeah.
And for those listeners at home, do stick around as well. Watchers, viewers, thank you for joining us as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Give us some tips and advice on who maybe we should sign, what's the tactic we should do, how is our point system like? Is it great? Is it what? Just let us know anything. And Mr. JV, I can't wait to battle with you again for the second season
Yeah,
and see how
let's
you
go.
do in your Champions League as well. So yeah, do stick
Yeah,
around,
look
everybody.
forward to
Hope
it.
everyone have a great day as well. Take care.